Breaking news 2023. Why I ran around Port Harcourt Stadium during declaration. Amaechi gives detail. A few days ago, not too long ago, Amaechi declared to become Nigerian's president. That is the Minister of Transportation, whose very office is being, it's really on the hot seat right now. But guess what? This guy has moved past there so quickly. As we speak, the very rails which he and Buhari fraudulently collected money from nations of the world in terms of borrowing and impoverishing Nigeria the more. As we speak, 167 people are still in the custody of that very repercussion of the train which they boarded from Abuja heading towards Kaduna, and they've not been released. In the first instant, he cried out as though he was sincerely passionate about what was going on with the people. Before you could say Jack Robinson, the guy moved on. You heard me, he moved on. And he's moved on, and he went on to declare to become Nigerian's president. Well, the declaration is not the main thing. After declaring, the guy began to run all around the stadium, and people were wondering what's going on. A lot of persons said it was a humiliation, towards Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and later he came up. This is what he has to say, because he knows how old Tinubu is, and health-wise and what have you. But he's come with some explanation. Let's get it all. Why I ran around Port Harcourt Stadium during declaration. Amaechi, the former governor of Rivers State and Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, has opened up on why he ran round the Port Harcourt Stadium on the day of his declaration for the office of the president. Amaechi, who is currently running for the presidency under the All Progressive Congress APC, had on the day of his official declaration covered the full circle of the football field. This left many people wondering what the minister was up to, with some suggesting he was mocking the older aspirants in the party. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu precisely, and others who could have indicated interest as well, saying he's more competent, health-wise he's sound, physically speaking he's sound to rule and to run Nigeria. But the minister who was in Ile-Ife to consult and to make consultations with the Oni of Ife on Monday, said he took the decision just to show how fit he was, adding that he's like a bridge between the young and the old and is the man for the job. Other people do not have that advantage that he has. And so he's done a lot of talking and needed to show. He needed to show indeed that he was not just ready for the job, he's also physically fit. I believe today's Nigerian's president will need to do work around the clock. We cannot take a less competent person from what we currently have to get to that position, or we move nowhere. Age will not be an issue. I am like a bridge between the young and the old, Amaechi reiterated. People who have asked me why I ran around the stadium, I'm shocked to see how fit I am. So I had to run around the stadium to confirm to myself that I'm strong enough to carry the problem of the country, whether it's mental or physical. The problem of this country is not just mental, like you hear some aspirants say, because you need both mental capacity and physical fitness to manage this country of ours. You have to be physically strong and mentally fit to make this decision on behalf of the country. Again, there he goes. Rotimi Amaechi has hit the nail on the head that indeed it was a show of, fitness and, calling out to those who may not be able to do what he did, that he's physically ready, and the other aspirants should dare, if they can, and show to others that they are ready, physically fit, mentally, in every way, in every wise. Amaechi, a fortnight ago, when he declared to become Nigerian's president, ran around the stadium, and that's a position which he took, felt like a humiliation to a lot of persons, a lot of people. He even said at some point that he's not coming into the race to wrestle with Tinubu and the likes, but he's actually coming into the race to sweep them off Those were his words, to sweep them off and to, grab onto the ticket. Well, my people, these are some of the things happening to this day and age. As we can see, the elections are upon us, and different persons are beginning to show or to say, okay, why they want to be Nigerian's president. Don't forget, the same Amaechi a few days ago was heard in a viral video where he was saying there is nothing good about Nigeria, and the nation will never work. The same man, not a different person, the same person. So we need to and because it would be very shocking that even with all this, with the train, somebody who came out to say that they did not complete the job, and Buhari's administration was quick to say, Amaechi, are you not the one that went to buy refurbished trains? Now refurbished trains are fairly used trains. They repolish them, but spray them again. They're still good. Don't get me wrong. Maybe like a car that has been used for 5 years. It's still a strong car and all that. The shelf life of a car averagely is more than that. Refurbish them, paint them, and bring them. But the worst thing is that they bring them to Nigeria as brand new. That's the downside. They bring them to Nigeria as though they are brand new, and they price them like brand new trains. You see what I'm coming? Because it was about to shoot Buhari on the foot to say, oh, you did not adhere to my instruction that we should secure and put security systems on the train to be able to annex and to be able to truthfully, determine and to be able to understand where the train is at every point in time, security detail. And Buhari's government say, Amaechi, you want to open your mouth more than necessary now. You know what is there. What kind of trains did you buy in the first place? That matter just died a natural death. Before we could see what was happening, Amaechi made a statement saying Nigerians should be grateful to Buhari. And everybody says, there goes the gun. They've met themselves and they've settled the matter. To whom it may concern, my brothers and sisters, to whom it may concern. Please don't get caught up in the web of politicians. They know how they rule. Trust me, they do. So don't get caught up in their web and begin to, take a position that, may be detrimental to every one of us. Let's be honest. Let's be sincere. What do we want? What do we want to see? How do we want it done? These are positions we must assume to be able to come out of the present predicament. Once upon a time, a lot of things have happened, and we were not aware. Those were the days where, there is really no true information. The internet, you don't have as much information as you will have now. But guess what? We've gone past that stage. Why Nigeria, sadly, is still in year, say, 1990, the world is in 2022. In fact, moving straight up to 2023 is around the corner. Let's not just calculate this number and just call with the age, but let's say what it really is. Bye for now.